Buenos días, mis amigos. Es hora de otro video de, ¿cómo se dice? Café. Te preguntas por qué hablo, así te respondo por qué puedo. Tomemos un café juntos. Primero. First we start with the Très Bien Butter Pecan Cafe from Dunkin'. It's no Tim Hortons, but we Americans with fake French, Italian, whatever accent this is, have to make do, my friends. Freshly grated chocolate, my friends. And we have our butter pecan chocolate and caramel cafe. Oh, the smell, my friends, it's so tantalizing. Oh, très bien. C'est magnifique. Have a good morning show. Buongiorno.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning quickie. And thank you, Mr. Joe Hop, for such a nice. Wow, here's a little super chat for you, fine sir. Thank you very much appreciated, sir. It is well taken, and thank you. And let me give him a quick Friday super chat.
It's a Friday, baby!
And by the way, we have a special person waiting with me here, so I'm not gonna make him wait any longer. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him right up, and I want everybody to welcome. You know who, you know what, you know where, the homeboy from another planet. I have no idea where he's from, but we'll find out real soon enough. Good morning, Mr. James.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Good to see you guys.
Amen to that. Yes, and yes. I'm glad that you're sounding very well.
I was feeling up to your invite this morning, so here I am.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Oh,
I heard
thank
that
you.
boom, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah, that was me.
Like, all right, very good. And drinking El Cafe just like me.
Yeah,
So,
I got my coffee.
good morning,
Good morning.
everybody.
Yeah, cheers, everybody.
Yes.
Like the astute tourist says, good morning. It's the best sip of the day.
Yum.
So good. Yeah, that's so good. How are you?
Tired, but hanging in there. For some reason, I don't know what. I slept pretty deep last night, and then the alarm went off, and I'm like, "What the hell is it? Is the roof coming down or something?" And Alice says
That
to me,
must mean you had a good sleep then.
Yeah, Alice says to me, "It's time to get up." I'm like, "Get up where?" She's like, "It's Friday." I'm like, "Oh, I thought it was Saturday."
I guess I have to get up still. It's not
Yeah.
sleep-in day.
And I closed my eyes. I fell asleep again, though.
Oh, you did?
I was out again. Yeah.
Did she have to wake you back up?
Yeah, she had to elbow me.
Says, "Get up and feed Pickles."
That's right.
Yeah. I actually slept in. I slept in until 5:30 this morning, which I didn't even wake up, which is strange. Usually I hear the dogs barking when Colleen gets up because they wake her up to eat, and then the little one does nothing but bark until she gets her breakfast. So that usually wakes me up, but I never heard it. So I guess it was good.
Wow. Yeah. A good thing the cats don't they don't bark or anything like that. They just chill by the door, and as soon as you open the door, they look at you like, huh? What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, no, not the dogs. They'll hound you until you do what they want. Let them out or feed. It's usually they need to go out or they want to eat. It's it's one of the two or both.
Alice, she usually feels the water in the morning, and Pickles always gets very thankful. She comes and start, like walking around her legs and stuff, like with her tail, rubbing her, stuff like that.
Oh
For
yeah.
thank you morning, and thank you for filling this up. She says that Pickles looks at her like, I don't care what you're doing, just it needs to be done. The hell with it. I did fill out their canister yesterday, so they used to have two little containers. Now they have a big, huge one. So what you do, just fill that tank, and automatically with the gravity comes out. So they feel whenever they feel like it. So there's no problem with that. And I'm glad that they do maintain their weight. They're not too overweight. Pebbles might be a little bit heavier than Pickles, but they're always active. They're always running around the house, and they fight and all that good stuff. So they keep active. So they do pretty good on their own. So when we go away, they got plenty. And then our my sister-in-law comes by the house almost daily, and stops in and checks, make sure that they did something at least, and then she's gone out of here. So they stay busy.
Yeah, we couldn't do that with the dogs. They would just eat until it was gone. Not good for them. They just eat and eat and eat until they probably throw it up and then want to eat again.
Yep, we got that right. Once again, Joe Hub, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated, sir. We'll be definitely be taking care of that and going towards the power system that I need. Sharon, good morning to you, my dear. You're numero uno here. Mr. John Gaylor also here. Who else we got? Chris Nuts, Mike. Also here, Didi, Eddie. Hey, this guy I did not expect to hear from today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Isn't he traveling?
yeah, he's in Orlando right now. He
Yeah,
left
he's
last night after trivia. He was
when's the cruise? Is he leaving tomorrow?
tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow or Sunday. One or two. I know he's doing the match game tonight, and then on the road tomorrow, or sailing out tomorrow. So we'll find out pretty soon.
Match
Who else
game
we got
on
here?
location. I like that.
Good, good. I have no idea what this is. Did he something about media? It's a big, whatchamacallit, link there. Uh, Cheryl's also here. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning,
Hi,
everyone.
Cheryl.
What's up, Jeremy? Because I know Jeremy has to be awake too by now. Joe waiting for day shift again from Didi. Want another guest, Eddie? What do you think, Mister James? Should we get
I, I
Joe
was
Hubby here?
just FaceTiming with Joe. Him and I were he usually calls me in the mornings of that I normally do my one Monday, Wednesday, Fridays that I normally do my live,
Mm.
and knowing that I haven't been doing them, he's been FaceTiming me, and it's probably what, so six, it's 8 p.m. there in
Oh, it's kind of early
in
then.
Australia. So yeah, so it's nighttime there. So, but I appreciate that, Joe. Thanks for you keep it up, man. Keep calling me because it's good to hear from folks.
Let me look
I
him up.
can dance if I want to, dance if I want to, dance if I want to. And you're going to see a show tonight, aren't you, Dee Dee? She's going to see Mr. Thorne tonight. That's going to be great. She actually turned me on to him. He's he's a great songwriter. He's great. Wish I was going with you.
Who's this Joe that you're talking about?
Uh,
The singer? No,
uh,
the show she's gonna go see.
Paul Thorne.
Sounds
He's
familiar.
a he's a singer songwriter. I think he's Dee Dee. He's from Mississippi, right? Is he a Mississippi boy?
Probably why
Paul
she's,
Thorne, artist Jimmy posted. Yes, I did. I posted him last night on my Facebook. Yeah, he is a Mississippi boy, and Dee Dee's and Dwayne are huge fans. It's your birthday present. Right on.
okay, good. Now,
My
Jim McBride
phone
is also here.
shows
Good morning.
gaze. He is live. What does that mean?
Yeah. I have no idea. And I think
Oh,
his fat finger is doing something.
the Mississippi. Dee Dee's asking how Colleen made Mississippi pot roast the other night, and it was good. It was really good.
Ooh,
My taste
ooh,
is slowly coming back. The chemo, it messes up all your senses. I mean, from your brain and thought. You know, you lose your train of thought, and it messes your smell, your sense of smell, and your sense of taste.
wow.
It's probably why I criticize the hospital food so much, even though it does suck. But a lot of it, I'm sure, had to do with the fact that the chemo makes it taste terrible.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I
it's
didn't have
slowly
a problem.
coming back.
Yeah. At the hospital, I didn't have a problem with the food, the taste or anything.
Right.
So I just
Had to be the chemo. Thank God you didn't have to have chemo. I'll tell you, it's for
man, I'm not looking forward to that.
for those people that have had it. They know what I'm saying. It's horrible. It's terrible. You feel like you're on death's door. It's the worst.
No, none of that. So,
But those days are behind me.
yes,
Onward and
amen.
upward, as Joe said. So,
It's knock on wood.
and if anybody hasn't seen yet, I put out an update on my Facebook page about I am day plus 30. So every day after the transplant, they count that, as a plus day. So it's been 30 days since my transplant. And
wow, already a whole month.
can you believe it? The doctors, so every Monday I go to Boston and have my blood work done. I feel like an old guy talking about our health and the weather. But I had my blood work done and everything continues to go in the right direction. And the doctor was like, he's like, you are doing better than we expect for somebody your age. Obviously the younger you are, the quicker they expect somebody to recover. But for a 61-year-old man, he was over the moon. And like I said, when my doctor's happy, I'm happy. Best cat dad. I love it. Fist bump.
Yep.
I love that.
I love my my little kitties. They're a pain in the butt sometimes, but they're very lovable. Right now, Pebbles was just here again, going through my legs, and then she just took off. I didn't pay no attention, so she said, "Okay, I guess I'll be back later."
No pets for me.
Yeah, we have a concert to go tonight. Have to sleep sometime. Yes, you do. Enjoy a good nap before you go anywhere and have too much fun tonight. So yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say take a nap.
Yeah. Yes. So that was everybody that go. I hope you heard that something about Torque. She's doing pretty good. She's just waiting on a breathing machine. Oh, her sister. Okay, good. There's Scott. Man, says Scott. Sorry, I missed me about a watch replay.
Is that a CPAP, Sharon? Is that what she's waiting on when you say breathing machine? I'm gonna guess that's what it is.
Yeah. I had an appointment on Monday to go see the sleep center doctor again, and I know they're gonna stock me with a CPAP machine also. So yeah. I'm not looking forward to it. So
I'll be honest. I have one. I was on it for over a year, and I mean when I got diagnosed, I just stopped using it. But I've lost like 40 pounds. I don't have sleep apnea anymore.
Yeah.
I don't snore. I don't wake up. Sometimes. Do you wake up sometimes like you couldn't breathe? That was happening to me.
I would say about 6-7 months ago. Yes. Now
that's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a horrible feeling.
The one telling me in the morning. By the way, you this many times you woke up last night, and she wakes up because she hears the sound, and the way she says it's something I do. that alerts her, and she knows that happened. But she says that I'm out, like nothing happened, and I just made the noise and made the move, whatever that is, and then back to sleep like nothing happened. So, but I haven't heard that in over 6 7 months. So I feel
That's good.
I'm doing much better. I don't think I need to tell you the truth. I don't think I need this machine. They have the sleep test done, but I explained to the doctor I do get up, many times during the night. There's not a frequency. I cannot say it's gonna happen 3 times. It's gonna happen 7 times. Every night is different. So I do sometimes I do wake up a lot to pee, and I have to get up from the bed and all that. So I don't think the machine is reacting the way it should, by saying, "Oh, this guy's getting up," and no, the machine doesn't know.
Right.
That my heart is different, my breathing is different, and I'm moving. So, and I also flip from left to right. If I don't feel cold enough on my left side, then I flip to my right side. If I don't fall
Yeah.
asleep too fast on my right side, then I flip back to my left side, and then eventually find my spot. Because it takes me a while to fall asleep every time. Alice, all she has to do is put her head on that pillow. Boom, done. All you hear
Yeah.
is a little snoring after, and she's out. Not me.
Are
There's night.
you do they have you on Lasix?
At the hospital, yeah, they did.
Oh, so not at home.
No, now right now, all the I do take terresamide, 20 milligrams in the morning and 20 in the afternoon, and that's it.
Oh, that reminds me, I haven't taken my medicine yet.
Yeah, think about that. I
Sharon,
know.
I need you to
Yeah,
remind me.
I'm gonna have Sharon calling me soon, saying, "Hey, buddy, hi, mama."
Colleen
Yeah.
does a good job at that. She makes sure that if she sees that I haven't taken it, she'll stay right on me. Tell you, she's the best caregiver. I'm glad I have her.
Good.
Yeah, but I have to drink at least a minimum of 2 liters of liquid every day, and
Ooh,
I get up and pee at least 3 or 4 times every night.
yeah.
It sucks, but
Yes,
it's
it does.
they're trying to flush so that chemo stays with you for a long time in
Yeah,
your body, and
yeah.
so they want me to continue to drink and flush it out. Plus, it's about my blood too. You need the liquid for your blood to rebuild. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I do it, and if I don't do it, Colleen stays on me. She'll hand me a bottle of water. You need to drink more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm restricted to about a gallon a day. And
Oh
if
my
I
gosh,
know there's
that's a
times that I
lot.
drink more. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. So I try to don't go overdo it either. Don't go crazy. I drink more coffee than water. I will tell you that much. At least I have at least
Yeah.
a good 2 cups of it, or 20 ounces each, and then I have a bottle or two. Usually one during the day I drink a bottle, and then another one with dinner at night, and that's it. I don't drink any milk at night. I might end up having another cup of coffee at night sometimes
Oh,
if it's early.
yeah. I can't.
Yeah, like
I'll
Friday night tonight,
I
I'll definitely have a cup tonight.
I can have a. I'll have like not since I've been sick. I haven't. When I was working, I'd have my last cup at 3 in the afternoon. But if I have any more after that, it'll keep me awake. I won't be able to sleep, which is weird.
It helps me to go to sleep. If I don't
Yeah.
sleep, I'll drink some coffee, and then boom, I'm out.
Joe
Here,
says what you're talking about is the chemo's half life. It is long. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It stays with you for a while.
come on,
Um,
Mona. How you doing, my dear? Hope
hey
everybody's doing
Mona.
good. There we go. Paul Thorne, the artist Jimmy posted last night that sings "I'm Still Here."
Yeah, she sent me that because one of the songs that I had written, the Keep Effing Fighting song, that says I'm still here, I'm still alive, is one of the lyrics I wrote. And she sent me that about Paul Thorne, I'm still here. And it's basically, life throws everything at you, but guess what? Haven't got me down yet. I'm still here. So
Still kicking and knocking, so watch out.
that's it.
That's right,
Never
yeah.
give up.
Amen to that. So yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mona, Cheryl. Hey, Scotty J. What's up? Well, good. Whoop. Good
My
morning.
God. Woo. Hi, Scotty.
He's going live at 7 a.m. Tomorrow morning. Just a little bit of a chat about Australia, like Michael and
So
trivia
7
about North
a.m.
Finland. Mm.
tomorrow.
Yeah, which is
That'll be
5
that's
o'clock this
5.
afternoon.
It'll be tonight. They're 14 hours ahead, so
Yeah.
whatever that is, 9 o'clock tonight, Eastern.
Yeah, that's 12. 7 p.m. is 12. That'll be
So
5 p.m.
9 o'clock, right?
I have no
I
idea.
think I can't think straight, honestly.
Me neither. This cup is too good to make me think right. So, did I take
I'll
your
make sure I'll make sure I get the notification bell on, Joe, and if I'm
Yes,
awake, I'll be in the chat.
yeah, definitely. And Scott is taking the train down to Miami, I believe. I am Mandy currently waiting to get into my lounge access. Oh,
I can't
speaking
wait to take that train. I want to do that train. What is it? The bright
Brightline, the
train?
Brightline, yes.
Yeah, Brightline. Yeah.
We were doing back with the company that I was working with, which I should name nameless anyway. Um, we were doing a brand new West Marine in Lantana, Florida, and right next to a Winn Dixie. And every break we had, we went to Winn Dixie to get drinks or whatever we needed. And throughout the whole 2 weeks that we were there, every day the Brightline was testing, flying by, up, down, every 20 minutes. That thing was just, all you hear is ding, 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 ding. The arms will come down, and that thing just flew
Yeah,
right
it
through.
goes pretty fast, right?
Yes, amazing. They had a lot of accidents, people walking in the tracks, not realizing that thing was coming. And there were some fatalities. Uh, some, I think, even one car wreck also while we were there. So I mean, I know they finally got approved the whole thing. Now that thing is flying down from Orlando to Miami a bunch of times a day. So yes, Linda's also here. Good morning. Listen, Linda, she's here with Mr. Wood Whoop. Because as you
Morning,
know,
Linda.
you hear me call the blue liquid Mandy Candy. Hmm? I don't know about that.
Ryan is here. Morning, Ryan.
Ryan, ¿qué pasa, dude? Everybody's saying good morning. Hey, Mr. Pete Fountain, all the way from UK. Yeah, on the other
Pete's
side
having
of
his
the
lunch.
pond. Yes, yes. He must have some bloody tea, some spotted tea with him. So let him manja. Scotty, Linda, Ryan from Cheryl. Wow, I love taking the train. I got spoiled in Europe. Ooh, excusez-moi.
Yeah, that's the way to travel in Europe, from what I hear, is the
Yes,
train. It goes everywhere, and you can travel pretty cheap on the train.
nice.
Not like in this country. I mean, I wanted to take. Colleen and I looked at taking the Amtrak from here down to Florida. It costs us. It costs us almost the cost of going on vacation just to travel on the train down and back. It's crazy.
Wow. You were going with us,
I
Harmonia.
wish I was going with you too, honey. I would love that.
It's a great day to whoop somebody's ass. Holy crap.
I love
Damn.
it.
Jesus Christ.
Sure does.
Pot roasts are good. When I
Yep.
stayed in Murupna, we had a pot roast the first night. Nice. I like some white rice with that stuff. Mix it all up.
Yeah,
Oh, baby.
this she does in the Mississippi pot roast. She does it in the crock pot, and you put pepperoncinis and
Oh, those are spicy.
yeah, and the powdered ranch dressing. You put that on, sprinkle that on it, and some other stuff she puts in. I think a little water, makes its own gravy. Gosh, it's so good. And it's not too spicy. I mean, as long as you don't use too many of the peppers, it just gives it that flavor. It's very good.
First time I heard that, I thought they were small pepperonis, and then I found out what it was. Like, nope.
Yeah, it's still better than eating a jalapeno.
Oh hell no!
Oof.
I am thinking of doing a slow cooked corned beef. We hold peppercorns, onion bay leaves, and some carrot. Put in the
Do
slow
it,
cooked
Joe.
and here you go, with a French
Do
toast.
it.
Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. And make a video. Will be butter and flour to make a roux. Then I add some fresh milk and mix until it is to my preferred thickness. Then I add buckload of cheese and it'll be good. Holy cream. A lot of cream in there. It's not for the dairy impaired. So no.
It wouldn't be on my or your diet, Eddie.
No. Oh no, no, no. As much as I love cheese, no. I try to sway from milk, regular milk, and stuff like that. So, yes. See, yeah, needs to be safe and enjoy your concert. Yeah, she'll don't worry. She'll be back a little while. Hanging out for a bit. She's now once she gets home, she's not going straight to bed. So she'll be up around here for a bit. So plus my slow cooker is still brand new, never been used until now. Good, good for you. He says, what you're talking about is the chemo's half life. It is long. Holy crap.
Yep,
Eddie,
it is.
did I take my message this morning? Not yet, Sharon, but I'm working on it. John says, chemo is truly some bad stuff to have a hazmat team come in for a spill. Ooh, that's not a good
So
thing.
think of this. So here's this liquid that they're gonna put into me in an IV, right? Comes in an IV bag.
Yeah.
And when the nurses come in to hook me up, they're wearing a face shield, goggles under the face shield, and they're wearing they put these hazmat schmucks or covers on over their uniform to come in and they're gloved up, double gloved to give me this stuff. And they're putting that in my veins. Crazy. But I get it because, on a oncology ward, there's nothing but cancer patients. That how many times a day are they doing that for patients? So, and these women they're truly heroes. I'll tell you. That's why, for those that watch my live streams and you hear what I say at the end about our nurses are the best, man. They're the greatest.
I'm telling you,
You
that's
hear
why.
that, Dee?
Yes, every time I go to the hospital, I don't mind staying because I know I'm going to be taken care of. So,
Yeah.
so far it's been great at this hospital that I've been to here in Georgia. Now, New York, thank God I was there for a few days and out. But I did had a great experience over in Patterson, New Jersey at St. Joseph's. I had a whole week there. And yeah, I had a great experience there too. So, but here, yeah.
Boston, I'll tell you, it's the best in the world. I can't say anything different. And people they travel from other countries just to come to Dana-Farber and the Brigham and Women's Hospital to be treated for cancer. I'll tell you, they're second to none. It's the best. The doctors and nurses, honestly, they're heroes. They really are.
They go through a lot of hell, to tell you the truth. And I don't know, lately, me and Alice, we've been watching a lot of hospital ERs and stuff shows. And you get to see a lot of stuff there. And sometimes she says to me, yeah, that happened the other day. Oh, this happened here. Oh, that other happened over there. I'm like, holy crap. And she's not
Right?
like a nurse getting involved in the thing, but she has to walk through the ER and stuff like that. And she gets to see some of the stuff. So, yes. Good
Yeah,
morning,
think
Lisa.
about
Jen is also here. Yes, go ahead, sir.
morning, Lisa. I was going to say, just think about the things that these people go through. I I talk about first responders. Of course, I'm a firefighter, and I have my friends that are in the police department and that what EMS. And we put up and do things that most of you have no idea. But the nurses, they deal with they deal with all of that and more. Whether they're working in an emergency department, receiving trauma victims in that, or they're on an oncology ward like I was on. Think about the things that they deal with. Just code brown. You know what that is, Eddie?
I know about blue, red, black, but no
So
brown.
yep. So they deal with code blue and all that is a heart attack and whatnot. But a code brown is when somebody loses they lose their ability to hold in their their
Oh, okay.
bowels.
Okay. All right.
And sometimes with the chemo, and thank God it didn't happen to me, but some people can't help it and they lose their faculties. And these nurses got to clean that up too. I mean, my goodness, they're just the best. I mean, and it's kind of gross to talk about in the morning, but you think about the things that they go through. That's some of it. And these poor
Let me tell you a
girls
little
and guys.
experience. I had a little experience with that stuff. I didn't. It wasn't called brown or anything like that. But there were when I was in St. Joseph's. There were 3 days in a row that I didn't eat anything the whole day because we were gonna do a catheterism. And finally, on the third day, the thing was finally done because I started complaining like, "What the hell? 3 days in a row, no meal throughout the whole day." And then I gotta come in and wait. I have no idea how long. I was the last one. The On the third day, they finally did that to me about 8 o'clock at night. And the moment I was brought up back to the room, that's when they finally brought me something to eat. But they brought me a steak and I think mashed potatoes and some other stuff. And I swallowed that plate because I was starving like crazy. Unfortunately, as soon as it came into my belly, it wanted to come out.
Out it came out, yeah.
And
It's awful.
yeah, I got up from the bed and I went in the bathroom and I locked the door and I went at it. Here comes the nurse running and banging on the door, telling me, "Open the door. I need to take care of that." I said, "You need to take care of what? I'm at it, and I'm almost done." She's like, "Open the door. I need to work on this with you." So I'm like, "Okay." And then
Morning, Joe.
I'm finally done. I cleaned up myself and stuff like that, and I came out, and she's literally telling me, "Don't ever do that, because you just got out of surgery. You could have bled out, And I'm like,
Right?
okay, my pride would not let you do what I just went through. And I mean, their bed, they came in, they changed the bed and everything, because I went in the bed, and as soon as I got up,
Yeah. Well, it's not your fault either. I mean, you can't help it. You're sick.
yes,
But these women and guys, I mean, there's more female nurses, I think, than there are men, but they deal with that on a daily basis. And I'll share something else with you. So another thing with getting chemo and that, of course, it's all about killing the cancer and knocking your immune system down. You have zero way to fight infection, so you can get viruses in that in your like colitis and things in your bowels. And one night I wasn't feeling that good and I had some pain in my abdomen, and they have this thing called the hat. And if there's nurses out there, Dee Dee's listening, do you know exactly what I'm talking about? And it's basically a bucket that goes inside the toilet, and then you use that. And then they have to come in with this little kit, and they have to scoop some of that out and put it into like a test tube and then take it off to be tested to see if you have some sort of bowel-borne bacteria or something. I can't imagine doing that. It's just awful.
Yep. By the way, nice haircut, Mr. Joe. You look
looks
It
good.
is.
Cool now.
I'm not a caveman now.
Yeah, tell everybody who said to get a haircut.
My mother. She wasn't coming home with me without it.
Good for her. Tell her I approve.
If you remember Waylon Jennings, how he had the sort of a mullet, that's what I looked like.
You had more than a mullet. You had the dark brown haircut.
I had the Jimmy. Who was it? There's a guy I follow on social media. He's a mechanic. He's Jamaican. He's a mechanic.
Yeah,
Rasta.
You're definitely looking like a caveman.
All I needed was the club or one of those really big tomahawk steaks.
Right.
Travel safe, Denise. We don't need you hitting another deer.
Don't talk about deer, man. She's driving the little Miata. No,
they're not a bad little car for what they are either. We call that.
I want to give it back when her car's ready.
See, you call it a Miata. We call it an MX-5. It's the same car.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Nissan. Nissan's another one. Over in the States, you've got a car called the Rogue. We don't call it that in Australia. We don't call it that. It's called the X-Trail. It's the same car. We call it the X-Trail. It was the same as the cash.
Things differently from country to country, but it's the same product.
It's another one. Another fine example is the Qashqai. We used to call it in Australia. It used to be called the Dualis.
Interesting.
Go figure. They used to call it.
Here.
Hello, Chet Reader.
Good morning, Chet.
Oh,
that did not take long to repair.
Hey.
No, they're pretty good in this country. Time is money, Joe. You know that.
Yep. Hey, John, you think hitting a deer's bad? Hit a kangaroo at 110 kilometers an hour.
No,
they do more damage than a deer.
Sean and I were talking about Dee Dee hitting the deer. And here in New Hampshire, when you get north of where I am, we have moose. Try hitting one of them. 1,400-pound moose with a car. A lot of people get killed annually here in the state of New Hampshire because they hit a moose. It's crazy.
Like a big as horse.
Yeah, it's basically you're hitting a horse. Yeah.
One of the worst things I've ever seen people hit is a wedge-tailed eagle.
Get out! What the hell is that?
What is that?
You know how you guys have the bald eagle? As your national bird.
Yeah.
Well, the wedge-tailed eagle is Australia's largest bird of prey. I've seen guys, they hit them with a truck. It gets right in the center of the windscreen. It takes both windscreens out.
Man, that's
you have a car. We have a car. That's right, John. Yep.
It's my don't pick on my accent.
Well, Joe, being from the Boston area, we say car as well. Pick up your car keys in the park.
Where did I put my car keys? As in, most people see that as khaki pants.
Oh, yeah, your
car keys.
Yeah.
What was it this morning? I was bringing up. My life tomorrow will be just all things Australian.
Hey, Scott,
okay.
I know it's pretty rough, Scott, but if anybody can do it, you can do it, brother. 2 hours of drinking before the train.
Well, I had my cup of Joe earlier today.
Something tells me he's having more than a cup of Joe. Bloody Mary.
I think he's going to have more than that.
Mimosas, Bloody Marys.
Oh, John, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so you got to switch then. If the coffee sucks, you have to go to something a little stronger. He's killed by hitting a deer with his motorcycle. Oh, that's terrible, John. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, that happens here too. I saw a video. There's a video on YouTube or on the Facebook videos or something where there's a guy, he's on a full dresser and he's driving and a deer runs out. He hits it. It knocks some of the plastic off the bike and he kept it up. I don't know how he kept the bike up, but crazy. All right. Yeah, definitely Snapchat me, brother.
Okay.
Show me what you're drinking.
Or not drinking.
Yeah, or not.
Just don't get put on the break, right?
No coffee this morning to help you poop.
He said that very bad. He is a pair of khaki pants and the car keys that both say the same, but the left pants is what normal people think, and then there is the Northeast.
That's right. What? Yeah. we get picked on up here for how we speak. I try to articulate the English language the best that I can, but sometimes my accent sneaks out.
Wait, I'm not in the Snapchat circle.
We'll add you, sweetie. We'll add you in.
It's like Alice, you got to really listen to her. Sometimes when she's talking to people from the Northeast, that's when stuff come out, and I'll be like,
Yep.
there you go, and I said to her, so what part of Brooklyn were you back on? She's like, what?
Right. I always tell the story of my dad when he moved to Florida. One of his friends was asking him, what his children did for work. And he said, well, one is a firefighter and the other one sells cars. And they thought he said cows. What kind of cows does he sell? And he goes, no, he sells cars, not cows.
Automobiles.
Yeah. Yes, Sharon, I saw that thing about the meteorite yesterday. Mel from Ryan's wife was asking me if I knew about it. I have no idea what I was talking about. I looked it up and found it. I sent it to her last night. NCN band mom. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Where are we?
That must be a Snapchat thing on Snapchat. Yes. No, Jen says I'm not in the circle either, Denise.
I've just sent Denise a Snapchat request. Bless her.
I'm not in Snapchat. I got enough with Instagram, TikTok, and.
I got two Denises in here. Which one am I sending them to?
Hey, Denise.
Some woman's getting
some random woman somewhere.
Dee, find me and send me a Snapchat so I know it's you.
Yeah. MCM underline band mom.
Denise.
MCM band mom.
Underscore band mom.
Some woman just got a Snapchat from me that's not you.
Thank you.
Oh well.
And he says,
what can I say?
There
we go.
Don't feel neglected around me.
I accept the joke. Oh my god.
Right,
Sharon, no, we are not being attacked. What's wrong with you? Jesus. This is how things get out.
After living in Georgia 3 months, I started talking funny. But when I lived in Florida for 6 months, I didn't. I was told it's because everyone in Florida is from New York. See, in Australia, we have one accent, pretty much for the East Coast, one accent for Central, and one accent for the West Coast.
It's like
you can definitely tell. And also, you can tell most people from Western Australia where they're from based on the registration plates on their vehicles. Actually, I'll show you on a full screen photo because I've got a particular example that I'm going to show. Why were we talking about number plates the other day? It was in a Dull Men's Club group. Somebody in Western Australia posted all the different number plates. Based on your number plates, you can tell where people are from. If you have a number plate starting with 1, you're within the Perth and Greater Perth region. But I'll show you something here that I have reserved specifically for times like this from 2017, and I'll just show you that. That was the first time I went to Brisbane, and I'll show you one of the ones that I want to show you is if my bloody hard drive would communicate with my computer, I'll be right. Technology for you. Technology. One of my favourite Outback truckers has the best way to ID where he's from, because, and I'll explain that in a minute. 2017, April of 2017, and I believe it was the 13th. Yes, it was. And I've just got to find the photo, the photo I want. There we go.
There's Dee. Sorry, I'm on Snapchat now.
Okay, so I'm just going to flip this camera around for a second.
So, Joe, here in the U.S., we can tell where people are from because their number plate says the state they're from.
This one here, this is actually even more of a location. So,
Also, the plate has the county on the bottom.
Now this one is actually, so if you see one of these, well, if you see this truck, you'll notice it has KA on its number plates, and it actually has a shield. That is for the Shire of Katanning, KA, and the council's shield on the plate. And it also says Shire of the Great Southern, which is Shire of Katanning. And yes, and I will show you, said man. This gentleman right here, if you know your Outback truckers, icon. Funny story in itself, because behind the truck, down over this, behind this building here, is a bus yard. There's a bus yard, and I happen just to have my car going in for maintenance there, or for a, sorry, it wasn't maintenance so much, it was a registration inspection to get the, because here in New South Wales you've got to have a inspection post 5 years. So for the first 5 years you don't have to have an inspection on your car. Six onwards, from year 6 onwards, you have to have a yearly inspection done to make sure it's roadworthy.
Yeah.
So we were there, and I'd heard he was in a little town 40 k's west of Dubbo called Narromine, and he was. I rang him and I said, "Look, I'm off the next day," and I'd just gotten back from Brisbane at that point. I remember now where I was where I was. I've just got to remember where. Yeah, that's right. I was in Brisbane seeing Daniel O'Donnell. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you one of the most iconic bands from Australia.
Well, let's make it quick. The CME's already live, and
yeah, they're already going.
Yeah,
more than everybody.
Anyway, I just thought yeah, you might know those guys. It's the Bee Gees.
Oh, okay.
That's the Bee Gees. They were actually, there's a little laneway up in Redcliffe dedicated to. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow if you come in.
Yes, tomorrow night. Yeah, we'll be live.
All right, Joe.
I'll be live 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time, talking Australia.
Yes, good. All right, thank you.
All right, stay safe, and we'll talk soon.
Yes.
All right, Joe.
All right, thank you,
Eddie,
Jimmy,
thanks for having me up.
Yes,
Yeah, you're welcome.
Everybody have a great morning. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go over CME, and then don't forget at 8:30, Chet will be live also at 8:30 with Freaky Friday, and then I'll be back 9 a.m. with Go Live Together. Go over there, hit Mr. Kurt before he ends his show. All right, everybody have a great morning.
What do you say? Say hi to Marsha, give her a hug, and throw Kurt off the tallest mountain.
Tell Kurt to go to the highest mountain and throw himself head first at the hill. All right.
Stay out of trouble. See you later.
Yes. Thank you all.
Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.